Now, many car dealers continue to import right-hand vehicles into the country in violation of the law banning it. That's the revelation from an Adom TV investigative piece. The right-hand vehicle imported range from small vehicles to cargo trucks, with many of them used for commercial purposes. Road safety experts are expressing worry about how the conversion to left-hand can affect vehicle efficiency, thereby contributing to road carnage. With this comes the concern of profits for second-hand car dealers who make the case that a ban on right-hand cars will have serious implications for both car dealers and the economy at large. The General Secretary of the Second-Hand Car Dealers Association, Clifford Ansu, joins us via phone for a discussion on this development story. Clifford, we're so grateful that you joined us. What does the law say on the importation of right-hand cars to Ghana?
Thank you very much, my brother, and a very good afternoon to all your listeners all over. Regarding the importation of right-hand vehicles into the country, it's an issue that is, I must say, a very delicate one. Why? Because it was not in our interest as car dealers to accept the situation as it is now. That government is going to ban the importation of right-hand vehicles. But we are not comfortable with it. But ban of importation of that particular vehicle, I mean the right-hand vehicle, started way back, 1960. During the time of them is being put a temporary regime, there was a program, and this means that we stopped driving the left-hand vehicles in this country. The right-hand vehicles into this country. So we adopted the left system. Fine. But this came about when President Kufuor won in 2000. There were buses, metro transit buses were imported in this country. The beginning, those ones from Italy and other places were all right-hand vehicles. And the idea at that time was that President Kufuor, in his own wisdom, and the government at that time, in their own wisdom, decided that they were bringing those vehicles to support the transportation system in Ghana and to ease the pressure on the Ghanaians, especially the commuters. But, when they started bringing them, individuals also followed that, if government is bringing, why don't they also strike and then bring the same thing? Because, during the time of J.J. Rawlings and his administration, these things were not, in the system.
Well, so Clifford, I understand.
Why don't you also continue?
Clifford, I understand the political precedents that you're trying to attach to your argument. But of course, it begs the question. We're talking of human lives here. We're talking of the safety of drivers. And we're also talking about roadworthiness. So, I mean, it's even also begs the question of how the DVLA comes in for the certification of most of these vehicles amidst issues of profits that you're raising.
But now, if government is saying that the right-hand vehicles are the causes of accidents, that is rather unfortunate. That is number one. Two, these vehicles do pass approved routes into the country. They don't pass through unapproved routes. So we see them, they pay their taxes and this is all right. But if we talk about the human rights or the human aspect of it, right, it means that we are trying to say that these particular vehicles are those vehicles that are the causes of accidents on our roads.
All right.
But if you take your time and then check,
Clifford, we're grateful.
Accident in our roads.
Clifford, we're grateful. I must add that we shall be bringing on board the DVLA on this issue as we weigh in both sides, because you're stating that it's quite unfortunate that the position that government is holding, despite the argument of human lives at stake here. But we shall get in the DVLA to have their own take on this issue. You want to stay tuned for that one on the marketplace.